All right, welcome to the final match of the main invitational scratch tournament on December 13th, 2015 at Family Fun Lanes in Bangor, Maine. The match features top-seeded Mike Klosin against second-seeded Terry Robinson. We had 31 entries for the bowling tournament today, which meant we had 8 cash qualifiers. Cut score to qualify today was a 747. We actually had a tie for the last cash spot today between John Archer and Nick Furrow. Nick won the 9th and 10th frame roll-off, 28-26, to get the last cash spot in 8th place. 7th place today was Roger Blackmer, 770. 6th with Bob Nile at 775. And we had a tie for 4th and 5th at 796 between Joe Colcord and Joe Ramsdell III. And Joe Ramsdell III won that roll-off, 39-35. So Joe Colcord finished in 5th place. Our top 4 today were Joe Ramsdell III with that 796, Adam Mishu with 800, Terry Robinson 805, and top seed Mike Klosin with 886. Our quarterfinal match was Adam Mishu beating Joe Ramsdell III 214-199. Semifinal match was a grind match, 148-142, Terry Robinson over Adam Mishu, setting up our final match between our top 2 seeded bowlers today. I'm James Goulding, your tournament host. Also with me today, Brunswick staff member Jimmy Clark, fellow competitor in the tournament today. Jimmy and I both bowled. And we have a third man in the booth, DV8 staff member John Bercier. Welcome, gentlemen. How are we doing, Jimmy?
How are you?
All right, guys, so you played on this oil pattern today. We bowled on the 33-foot Sydney oil pattern up here on these amber lanes up in Bangor. And what are your thoughts on how that pattern played for you guys? What do you think?
Hook.
Yeah, the pattern definitely played 33 feet. I mean, 33 feet is a pretty short pattern, and it definitely played really short.
If you got anything left inside, whether it was left or right inside your target hooks, as James mentioned, the semifinal match, 148, I believe, was the winner.
Yep.
Scores are low. It's less than 5 spare a game. They're tricky. So you miss, you pay. Now, what's interesting here is we got Mike Klosin, who made the lanes look fairly easy today. He used a urethane karma. Rolled incredible. He had a little bit of miss right, a little bit of miss in. Mike threw the ball fairly well, but I think equipment helped him out a lot here.
Yeah, Mike was great all day. I had the chance to bowl on his pair of lanes today, and threw a lot of pure shots off his hand. He was able to play the gutter pretty consistently all day, and I got out there later on in the day when on the left side I probably should have been out there a lot earlier. Jimmy, you had mentioned to me going to something a little more surface was definitely the key. Gets that ball to burn up a little bit. And John gave me the suggestion to play out near the gutter and keep my feet left. And to me, that was I was able to shoot over 200 the last game, but I wish I had done that a little earlier.
Yeah, you gotta play out for sure. Shorter patterns, you really can't open your angles up too much to the front. It gives you too much spark off the back. So you really need the ball to blend before the back of the pattern. And usually playing up the gutter in the track area gives you that opportunity to see the ball to hook early and more or less roll out in the back, so it doesn't change direction too quickly. Mike's a great example of that. He's been playing 5, 6, 7 all day with the Brunswick karma. He's been rolling really good at urethane ball. Really sees the lane, gives him that carry in the back that he's looking for.
Yeah, that's a great point, John. So this match here, we had Mike starting off with a 9 spare double. Terry now in the 3rd frame, 9 spare strike. If he spares us up, Mike takes a 10-pin lead through 3 frames, and with the look Mike has, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough match for Terry.
Terry's finally starting to get right enough and more up the back of the ball to help it push to the front, kind of tamer in the back. If he can get a little bit comfortable, it's a little spare miss there. If he can get comfortable doing that, it's going to end up being a really good match here.
Jimmy, like we were speaking off camera, surface was key. Like you were saying, you had a pretty decent look with your 1000 grit striking, but you were saying something even duller than that probably would have been even a better look for you today.
And when you get to the shorter pens, as John mentioned out there, the problem's not hooking the ball in the back end, it's actually taming it in the back end. So the technology today, you actually want more surface, slow it down faster, so it just rolls on the back. So you watch the rest of this match, and you're going to watch Terry's using a Radical React Gusto. It's a longer pin under, something fairly smooth, but you can still see the reactive resin wants to skid a little and hook a little. Where Mike's throwing the urethane, which is roll, roll, roll. Reads the lane and rolls. So as you watch the balls go down the lane, you're going to see a distinct difference. As success goes, it's leaning in Mike's favor.
Yep, and of course the bowlers still have to execute the shots out there too, which is definitely key. And almost it was less is more when it came to handing the ball today. I found that when I took a little out of it and just rolled the ball off my hand and stayed long on my follow through, I definitely had a better ball reaction out there.
Yeah, less is definitely more. It's easier to repeat less. Less just goes a long way. You don't really need to cross too many boards in this type of pattern.
The game of bowling is repetition. When you watch the PBA Tour, the World Series is going on currently. They played on 4 different patterns. It wasn't a matter of how you did it, it was a matter of how many times you could do it. Mike's got some help with his equipment, yes. Is he close every time? Yes. It's a big key. You gotta be close and repeat.
Right here, if he throws a 4-bagger up here against Terry, that's going to be a huge advantage coming in here. So get away with that tug, good 9 count there for Mike. And he'll basically have a 33-pin lead through 4 frames with spare the sub, spare in the 5th. So, a little crack in the door there for Terry, but Terry's going to have to get on the horse here pretty quick.
Sure. Now, if you watch Mike there, not only did he tug it, he didn't throw it very well. So his mechanics get a little crazy on these short patterns. It totally impacts everything that goes on. Mike's mechanics got crazy shoulders early, so not only did he miss in, it grabbed the lane instantly. Now you watch some of the other ones he misses in, he still gets to the front part of the lane. So execution's everything.
Take a minute to thank our sponsors while we have a minute. Brunswick Bowling. I'd like to thank everyone at Brunswick for sponsoring, doing a great job sponsoring us again this month. Gave away a brute strength bowling ball, which was won by the man sitting right next to me, Mike Desmond. Say hi, Mike.
Hi.
We'll get that drilled up for Mike, and we'll get his average up another 10-15 pins just from drilling him another Brunswick ball. So thanks to everyone at Brunswick, Brian Graham, Nick Smith, Parker Bowen, everyone there. It's a great group of people, great company to be affiliated with. Also like to thank Moore's Pro Shop, who sponsor our Bowl of the Year competition. You can check out Moore's Pro Shop on Facebook. Get a hold of myself, James Goulding, Jimmy Clark, Scott Moore. Get a hold of any of us for any of your drilling services, 207-754-9395. And we also have Jimmy Clark, our silver level certified USBC coach. You can get coaching lessons from Jimmy. You can find him online for that also. Check him out on Facebook.
Yeah, Terry made a ball switch there. Looks like he went to something maybe a little stronger, a little different layout, a little shape. Throwing the ball a little more at the gutter, kind of letting friction right back on the backside of the lane.
Yeah, that was definitely a huge ball switch right there. That was a big double. Just a tiny little bit of pressure there on Mike to throw a good shot here.
Mike threw a good shot. Just got
That was a bad break. Yeah, that was a bad break there. It was not that bad of a shot right there off his hand.
As you said, James, this pattern is played tricky today. One shot changes everything.
Oh, absolutely.
Terry makes a little switch, finds a little something. Mike gets a little closing on the break, and different match here.
Also like to thank our other couple of sponsors, Bowl Pro Sales. You can find them on Facebook. John Lavoy from Bowl Pro Sales provides us with a knockout cleaner every month, which was won this month by Al Snyder. So congratulations to Al. And also like to thank, say thank you to bowlingchat.net for giving us web space for our bowling tournament. Falling all over my words here. Alright, so let's reset this match here. Base Mike 125 and 6. Terry working on the double. Mike's got to get on the horn here. Terry can actually take the lead. He steps up and strikes in the 7th and 8th. Mike's got to have this one. And like the true champion he is, he gets up there and stuffs 10 back. Nice shot there by Mike.
Mike throws it good there. He's been throwing it pretty good. He falls off the track a little bit, picks himself right back up and gets back on it.
Yeah, that one there actually, John, did that look like he put a little more speed on? It looked like he had a little more on at that time.
Yeah, it looks like he might have moved his feet a little bit in, tried to get firmer through the front. It seems as if he's moving more, it hooks more. So you definitely got to keep your speed up and keep it on line.
this angle, I think the one on the right lane could have actually been a little subtle, so maybe the one on the left lane looked just that much better. Here we go. We now have a totally different match than we did in the semis here. Terry's made a little change. He's got something going. We know Mike's going to give you something good anyway. He's been good all day. He's got a great look out there.
Yeah, I mean,
this is going to be fun for the last couple of frames. We're going to see some strikes, we're going to see some great shots, some good bowlers.
yeah, absolutely. This match taking on a whole new meaning here through 7 frames. Through 3 frames, it was, Mike had the advantage throwing great shots, and all of a sudden Terry makes that one move and converts the split, and then bang, 3-bagger, and he's right back in it.
Yeah, you could see it coming. Terry's been getting more comfortable out there. He's been getting his hand up the back of it more. Just the more he does it, the more he gets comfortable. So that results in strikes.
Biggest shot of the game right here.
Good finish to the match.
There it is, one pin lead for Terry right there with that strike.
That shot there looked just like Terry was at home on the chine and just ripping the ball down the lane. I think he likes where he's at. He's got a good look. Definitely changed the outlook of this match. So we've got Mike and Terry here toe to toe. This is a heavyweight fight.
Good Mike to step up there and just go 10 back. Not even a doubt off his hand. That was just pure. This is a great match to watch. This is a lot of fun right here.
This is why we watch bowling. These guys grind and fight and never stop looking for something to give themselves an edge. And now it's a matter of these 2 bowlers, which one throws the best shots.
Absolutely.
Both got good looks. They can both throw strikes. Who's going to be the man?
What a great shot by Mike Klosin in the 9th. It's a heat right on Terry Robinson there. Boy, what a great shot.
It's pretty good bowling here, ladies and gentlemen. As awesome as Mike's shots were, Terry's up in the 9th and 10th. He does all the work he can do. This match will be over.
Yeah, Terry cannot be shut out. He can shut Mike out by 1 pin. If he strikes out, there's nothing that Mike can do about it on the bench.
Everything's in Terry's hand. As a bowler, it's all you can ask. Step up with everything in your hands.
Oh, just a pinch high on that one for him. That wasn't a bad ball either. Just one a hair high.
Just a little bit. But that's going to force Mike to have at least the first one in the 10th, depending on what Terry does in the 10th frame.
Yep. You're saying just stake one? Got to stake one. Yep. Pin count on his first ball in the 10th is going to be absolutely enormous. It's going to determine what Mike's going to have to do. Oh, it's a big miss. Very uncharacteristic of Terry. Such a great spare shooter. Unfortunately, that's bowling. Honestly, you never know from shot to shot. Momentum can change just like that in an instant. Now he's going to step up there and throw a big 10th frame.
It's a little frustration there on Terry's part. It's hard to throw such good shots and have one little miss cause you a lot of things, a lot of issues.
Oh, and even with that miss, it's not like the match was over by any stretch. He makes us spare. Mike's still gonna have to do some work. Terry Robinson finishes off the match with a 192 score.
He just
tough 9th and 10th.
The first ball here. Give himself the title here.
Yep, good pin count here.
That would be enough.
Terry really bowled a great game there. It's unfortunate it came down to 9th and 10th frame like that. Patterns like these aren't easy, and execution, like Jimmy said earlier, is really important. One little mistake at the bottom of your swing or anywhere, from the start to the beginning can be drastic.
Yep, absolutely. That's well said, John. And Mike was tournament leader for a reason. He was a grinder all day.
And he's going to put up another 220 game
absolutely.
Here.
He averaged 221 for the day. He's going to be in the 220s here on a day where only 2 guys were over a 200 average, and that was him and Terry Robinson. And Terry was only 201 for the day, so that tells you how dominating Mike was on this oil pattern. Just like to remind our viewers, next month's tournament, January 10th at Spare Time Recreation in Lewiston, Maine. You can reserve your spot. Send me an email, ajsoxpass2002@hotmail.com. Check out the main invitational scratch tournament on Facebook or at www.mist.bowlandchat.net. Mike Klosin wins the main invitational scratch tournament, December 13th, 2015 at Family Fun Lanes in Bangor, Maine, 223 to 192 over Terry Robinson. For John Bursier and Jimmy Clark, I'm James Golden III. We'll see you next month in Lewiston.